Why do y'all 15-year-olds think y'all can just get up, do whatever the hell y'all want, and there be no consequence? Like, why do y'all think that? Y'all even get a chance to like develop the world yet. Y'all already don't know what's going on in the world. And y'all want to get up and just do whatever the fuck y'all want and think it's okay. That's why it's important to have your father in your life. Most of these niggas that be doing this shit, they ain't got their father in their life. That's why. Cause I'm sure that them, bro, get a whooping, bro. I'll whoop your ass. Alright, this is the 15-year-old clueless kid killer. Thinks he can outsmart the detective. Let's check it out, man.
Well, you understand. What proof do y'all got? You're in the house where the car's at.
What proof do y'all got?
Right, I was asleep. That when I took the car, I was asleep all day. I did not know. What do you think that everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crime. You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe that she's raised you to be an honest person and take responsibility for your actions. I don't think things like she's raised you to be an honest person. My partner talked to your mom.
My partner talked to your mom. Bro, I was just saying this. Your father's not in your life. Cause I know niggas wanna do dumb shit. They'd be like, oh, I'll call your dad. You know your dad will beat your ass.
And I believe that she's raised you to be an honest person and take responsibility for your actions.
Salute to my single moms.
But now is the time to be honest and to get firm.
349, we're any more crews. I'm pretty sure this guy's the driver's shot.
Like, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's done.
Go to bed, wake up, and go to school. What's so hard about that, bro? Go to school, bro. Y'all don't want to do this shit right here. Y'all don't want to be like that. Y'all don't want to be like this, bro.
You're part of this murder scheme.
Well, this isn't.
Y'all throwing away y'all life without even doing it.
So y'all trying to send me.
When Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26, 2022, it seemed like a usual case. However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome. Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper, had been brutally executed in an assassination-style murder.
God,
with no
damn.
suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to a house in southern Dayton View.
This used to be me, spending hours every week.
Believing the two crimes were connected, officers arrested 4 teenagers, including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
Tell me how he came into contact with you today.
You know what's crazy, bro? The crimes they be doing shows that these niggas got no heart, right? But people how they be acting when they come in the detective room. Niggas now they scared now. Now they terrified. Their life is in danger.
I woke up and I just seen the SWAT team.
SWAT team, bro.
Yeah, he said, bro, the SWAT team was outside. I said, why? He said, you don't know, bro, we gotta go outside.
SWAT team.
Me and my friends went outside. I just get up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day we're going to start with the SWAT team. So what happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 a.m.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Red.
And
Red.
Uh-oh.
I just had
You done said a name.
I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
It's another case.
Detectives are faced with 2 crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers have to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. We expect you to be honest with us because we were honest with you.
I did go to sleep.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right?
Throw away your whole life.
So we know that you and
for
Mom
nothing.
and Trey
Literally nothing.
caught a lift earlier today.
So I got no proof I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catching no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch.
Nigga barely hit puberty. Barely hit puberty. And I bet he's still a virgin. That nigga's still a virgin. He ain't never gonna touch pussy for another. I don't know, bro. Bruh.
The plan was never to pay for it.
No girls for you.
The plan was to
No
steal the
GTA
car
6.
that was in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head. How old are you? 15.
15.
Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
That's crazy.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges.
Adult charges.
Okay? We got no charges for that. We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them. Okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars to see this morning.
So they like, damn. So they like, they call the Uber, then the Uber come, then they try to rob them. Bro, what?
The second one resulted in you're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know y'all was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they said.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects, including Detrayvon Mitchell, who had opened up to them much more easily.
It's always one that snitch, right? Y'all commit the crime. Before y'all commit any crime, bro, know who y'all going with. Cause these niggas will snitch on you. Yeah, real shit. They'll snitch on you.
4 hours earlier.
So tell me what
This nigga snitching.
Right.
Don't do the crime if you gonna snitch.
Say again.
They called me asking me to come over.
We're gonna go hit a lick. What was the plan?
And y'all 15.
Girls.
Alright. So did you find any girls?
Yeah.
Okay. They just didn't want to hang out? Okay. So, at some point you all leave, right? And you go get a Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man. I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay. You remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
Bro, making it easy for them.
Okay. It's a Subaru. It was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her? Or did somebody say something while you're driving? Or how did it happen?
Just happened in hindsight.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen,
Bro, go to
Detrayvon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a Lyft ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle. Though
That's
each
what I just
suspect
said.
had a different story, detectives determined that the ride was booked using Detrayvon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m., with the armed carjacking taking place shortly
That's
after,
dangerous,
at
bro.
around 1 a.m.
Y'all Lyft drivers, watch out who y'all be picking up, bro.
2. What kind of guns?
I don't know. There was constantly one was dumping that.
Who had that one?
MP9, bro.
Who else had a gun?
Y'all didn't think y'all was gonna get caught, bro.
They was passing the gun around.
Okay. Do you know who started with you?
In this year of 2025, you can't get away from crime. Do not even do it. There's cameras everywhere. Do not try to commit crimes in 2025. You're gonna get caught, my nigga. Simple as that. You're gonna get caught.
Who's both? Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around? Yeah. Okay.
And the camera's clear too. 4K.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Treasure. But I don't know. I just know about the first lift. We booked
So tell us what happened.
We booked the lift, and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing. That's the only lift I know. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know where the lift.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know.
Bro don't even know how to lie, bro. He don't know how to lie.
I don't know.
Come on, man. You can't do this, Tylen. This doesn't work, man. Who got in the driver's seat?
Bruh, that man telling everything. While the other nigga over there, I don't know. The whole time they already had the information. They just wanted to see what he gonna say.
Who drove the car?
That nigga ratted him.
Okay.
While detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge, solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, murder. You know exactly what murder here. His name was Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So you're trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Look at all these pages. You're not
Acting
number one,
clueless.
Okay?
You can't read them
I
all?
don't read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that DeTravon, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to hit another lick. Because that one was fun, and that one worked. And then the second one went sideways. Okay? So that's where we're at. You're here, you did grown-up stuff, and that's where we're at. We got us a car, let's go get another one. Right? Okay, so tell me about that.
He's snitching, bro.
What was the goal? To get another car?
Get some money.
Get some money, okay? Same 4 people? Okay? Everybody sit in the back, everybody sit in the front.
Right.
Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You
Bro.
and I? Or you?
This nigga right here? Yo, he just made it easy for everybody, bro. What the hell? Why y'all force this man to do that shit, bro? Why y'all do that to him?
Which one? Because that's important.
He's terrified.
Who'd you give the gun to? So Ty and Ray both had guns. One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
You did the same thing the last time.
They just pulled guns on him. So they pulled guns on him,
Look at this shit.
right? Somebody said, "Give me the car. Get out.
Get out the car.
Get out the car." What does he do?
Just sit there.
He didn't get out. Okay. What happened next?
Got out the car.
All 4 of you got out the car,
Get out the car.
but they're still, but
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat,
Oh, bro.
and they're the guys with guns.
He telling everything.
Okay, and they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
2.
According to DeTravon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's a little bit of mistruth that you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pull on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right? No, come on, man.
I'm telling you the truth.
You've been telling me the truth so far, and I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
You done told everything. You might as well keep going.
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
No. Right. Tyler and Ron, you know.
Damn! He's snitching.
We're still in the car.
Who has your gun?
Right.
And then who's got the other gun? Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door?
He spread it off. And then Ray shot him twice.
How many times y'all shoot this man?
Okay, so stand up. I'm the driver, right? Come over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
His door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door. So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car. So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had something like this.
Okay.
Then he started talking.
Where did he hit him? Going on my body.
Bro, he's not trying to go to jail, bro. Why'd y'all
Inside the car.
why'd y'all make this man do this, bro? He's a good kid, bro. You can tell. He didn't want to do that. He had no choice.
Hit him in the upper back.
He's a great kid.
You were right there.
There's no other bullet holes
But damn, bro.
anywhere in the exterior of the car.
So
There's no bullet holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in his back.
Yeah,
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story's bullshit. So, because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
His story is
The shot had
bullshit.
been fired after he started to pull away from inside the car because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon
So they
and
lied.
Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial
Oh,
detail.
wow.
What's going on, y'all?
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m., they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene. 2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
Then shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me.
Wait.
We're here, okay?
He might not be a great kid. I might be lying. Hold up.
It is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It's a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense. Huh?
He the one who did it, bro. You know what? I take it back. He's not a great fucking kid. He's not. This nigga killed that man. For what? A car? Bro, go to school. You don't need a car. You're 15.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car, and then you shot like at the car. Did you hit him, do you think? I don't know.
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied
this is
among the 4
2022.
suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m. when a Lyft ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone. Approximately 25 minutes later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St. Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first
Well, some
incident,
GTA
a
shit.
second Lyft ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just 1 street away from the first crime scene. Once
doing it
again,
back to back to
DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a 3rd round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping. 9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m., surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
What did I tell y'all? You can't do no crimes, bro. Not in today's age. You will not get away, bro. Y'all be thinking y'all can outsmart anybody?
We see the police, so we start running. You see police
And now everybody got guns in their house?
Like towards where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen
SWAT
vehicle
team.
from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken to Dayton PD for questioning.
The best tool for video creators.
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
I told you I ran, like, I just ran.
Dang. Took all 4 days.
17-year-olds are headed to prison for murdering a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens. News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. Trayvon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and Trayvon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity of their charges. Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced, he later changed his plea to guilty. Similar to Trayvon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery, felonious assault, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and tampering with evidence. Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper, police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in...
27 years. God. Damn.
While Trayvon Mitchell received 25 years to life.
To life?
Ray and Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
To the Cooper family, I want to start off by saying I'm sorry for the things that I put y'all through. I never meant for anything like that to happen. I'm not the monster they make me to think I'm doing. They're all humans make mistakes. I just so happen to make it really bad. The life you took.
I took that man life for nothing, talking about some monster. Yeah, you a monster, nigga. Anybody that, bro, if you kill people, you're a monster. Real shit.
And literally get you the shirt off his back.
That's tough. Rest in peace to that dog Cooper, man. But yeah, man. If you a 15-year-old, bro, don't be doing shit like this, bro. You get nothing out of it. You get no women, no money, nothing. Just gonna throw away your whole life. Anyways, man. If y'all like that video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And we out, bro.